Hello everyone, welcome to a review of this, a Renault Clio. The one I've got here is a 2024 latest edition, and look at her, she looks absolutely stunning. From the aggressive lights to the bulges on the bonnet, just looks absolutely incredible. Very beautiful car, very beautiful indeed. From all angles, just looks fantastic. I suppose if I was being picky, I feel like the mirrors look a bit oversized. Otherwise, all the proportions are correct. Even the svelte backside of this car is absolutely beautiful. Really like the lenses that they use there, and the overall shape, even down to the like little curve that they got. So nice. The only little thing I don't like is the overly done way of trying to get to the boot here. This particular car, basically, it's supposed to have a button there. This particular car's got it missing, so I can't open it from there. So I'll have to use the button here to open it. There you go. And if we have a look inside, really deep boot. So the boot is actually a decent size, but it's got the mother of all load lips. Look at that. Otherwise, it's okay. Not the biggest in the world, but not the smallest. So in terms of practicality, not bad at all. Get your pram in there, but the way it's designed, oh my goodness, over time, the amount of scratches you're going to get there as you're trying to open the boot over time, it's not going to be a good look, is it? And the other thing is these door handles here. They're quite high up, so for small children, it's a bit difficult for them to reach, or those with mobility difficulties. Yes, it looks nice from a design perspective, but you know, for them, practically speaking, that's going to be very difficult. And I've got this horrible feeling when you've got a little kid trying to reach that handle there, and they're scratching the paintwork. Imagine if they're reaching and the chain from their jacket or the buttons are hitting the paintwork and damaging it. But design perspective looks nice. Practically, oh, I'm just getting the heebie-jeebies. But there you go. That's just a personal opinion, and I suppose this is my review, so I'm just giving you my personal opinion on it. She looks stunning with a few faux pas, as it were. Shall we look at the back? What's the space like at the back? So the windows are really small, so kids might feel a bit claustrophobic, because can you see from a design perspective it looked nice, but there's sacrifices there, huge bit of plastic there, and so the kids are going to feel a bit claustrophobic inside, and so not the most pleasant in that sense. But otherwise, these seats are really nice and comfy, and they're not so low down, so people with mobility difficulties can get in. Rear leg space for a small car, it's okay, not too bad. You got space underneath to tuck your feet in, so that's not bad. And then the hump in the middle is not that high, and look at the quality of the carpet. It is better, much better. A little bit thicker, not that great, but much better than that Kia Niro that I did, where it's like literally the cardboard box that they use for Amazon deliveries. Seats look lovely. Bases are not the longest in the world, but they're pretty forgiving, so they'll be comfortable. I just have some concerns about the long-term wear, because these aren't they don't feel like the most thickest of materials that have been used here, and they'll be easily stained as well, but they're comfortable nonetheless. And you know, for like the average sized person, or the occupants that are going to be in here, little kids or teenagers, plenty of space in terms of headroom as well. So practicality wise, it's good. In terms of the entrance, it's not too bad. The door opens out normally quite well. The aperture, however, is a little bit on the small side because of this cutting. So if you're bringing in those large baby seats, it's going to be a little bit of a struggle, but shouldn't be too much of an inconvenience, because the isofixes are easily reachable, so that compensates for that sort of difficulty. And then at the front, if we have a look at that. Nice, stylish dash. Looks really beautiful, I think. Well designed, and the cloth is really good touch because it breaks up the plastic there. What's the quality of the plastics like? Yeah, a little bit hard, brittle, but that's common in this class nowadays. Bit disappointing. I wanted to see a little bit of soft touch, like you see the tactile materials on the dash. I wanted to see that mirror itself onto the doors here, but that's not the case. Is this a bit softer? Nope, that's as hard as well. So all these plastics, a little bit on the cheap side. The seats, they're nice and comfy. Yes, the bolster's relatively long for a small car, so you get good under thigh support. And yeah, it's a really nice, pleasant place to be. Shall we go for a drive? So driving wise, it's got really nice torquey delivery at the low end, super smooth and very grown up indeed. And then the brakes are nice and sharp there. Look at that, they ought to be when it's this new. You feel well insulated, road noise is very minimal. Yeah, it just gives a really nice grown up feeling. That's the initial feelings I have, feedback I have for this vehicle. Very grown up and just feels a really nice place to be. So sophisticated and lovely all around. Steering is pretty sharp, not the most sharpest in the world, but it's very good indeed, very good. Oh, I pressed the wipers by accident there. Going over the humps, not too bad. Not too bad at all. The vibrations don't travel too much into the cabin. It goes over nicely. Obviously, being a short wheelbase car, you do feel the humps a little bit more than you would a long wheelbase, but it soaks it up very well. Really nice dynamic. So there you have it. She drives really well. Nice, sophisticated drive. Amazing looks. And relatively good value for money in terms of the offers that you get in buying these new or nearly new or on finance, as is the case mainly these days. But should you buy one? Well, if you're looking, this is basically the best looking small car around. So if style's your thing, you've got to buy this, and that's it really, end of matter. But if you're gonna hold on to it for the long term and you want reliability, then you got to go for the usual suspects, like I can't look past the Toyota Yaris, to be honest with you. But really, if you're buying it new and you're only going to keep it for like a few years, go ahead, just buy it. Lovely car, this really nice, good drive, and in this hybrid mode is very economical as well, and you can turn up anywhere and not look out of place. So buy it new, don't buy it old. That's the rule with the Renaults and French cars in general. So there you go. Hope you like and subscribe, everyone, and I'll catch you later. Ta-da.